Hello, and welcome to my spoken word channel. My name is Stephen Lackey, but like any other label, that name is simply a collection of letters that make sounds to convey meaning, a meaning which may have varying connotations for those who voice and or hear it. The spoken word is much the same, its effect ranging from dissonance to resonance, apathy to revulsion, sometimes even to the same person over time. I'll be reading some of my own work today, offering analysis of its meter, rhyme scheme, and content. If you find it appealing, heartening, or evocative, or even not worth remembering, please consider the aforementioned variability of response. Words, much the same as attitudes, friendships, and even the air we breathe, may teach us, transform us, or pass uninspiringly in this moment, but the next is yet to be defined. Herein are my copyrighted works, all rights reserved, but please forget the name and remember the message. Also, feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Today's piece is called One Fades. This was a morning I didn't have it in me to curse the alarm, whether from futility or fatigue is irrelevant. I dropped dog food to their usual delight, neglected wifey's coffee as she slept in, and cached a midday nosh. Slumbering in clothes may be ill-advised, but how does one argue with plus socks plus shoes plus coat equals I'm out the door? Goodbye, bleary spouse, and into the cold van, my lunch, my dogs, myself. The chill and dark say winter follows. Or chases. Why is the highway empty? The weekend, the holiday, or the early hour, I suppose, but no speed traps, flats, or far inbound headlights? Just me and striped concrete, overpasses masquerading as shadowed arbors, and too many signs telling me where to turn and how fast. This could be a dream, but there have been no gaps that on reflection beg, how did I get here, or why would I do that? I lived every moment, witnessed every nuance. Vividly my day progressed, a nameless weight building upon me as whispers. It's me. I am the dream. I am alone in this world as languidly it dreams of me passing through as breezes, disorganizing its beauty with my own abstract desires, then gone without fanfare. As fresh, the world awakens amid arbors, concrete stripes, and all that's left of me, rustling, until even the trees forgot why one quavering song fades. This is a free verse narrative of a recalled dream state, fantastical realism, some would say. It started as a retelling of a very real morning. The actual road was quite a bit emptier than usual, though not the void described. I was thinking while driving how we pass through this timber and rock, some artificially placed, and leave such small wakes that we may as well not have passed on that day at all. But what if we didn't? What if I didn't? What if I wasn't? What if I was just a dream of the earth recounting itself, blown away in the breeze as she shakes herself awake? In the time scales of planets and stars, we aren't much more than that, honestly. We pass in believed importance a very short time, then time passes us. Forestalled for a blink, perhaps, but never its passing averted. It's likely that the earth doesn't even care, each person's voice fading like rustling leaf song on the breeze. More yet to come, more yet to pass. Thank you for joining me today. I hope it has been some mix of enlightening, entertaining, and thought-provoking, and if not, well, perhaps another time. You could have spent it any number of ways, but I sincerely appreciate that you've chosen to spend this time listening to phrases I have turned. I'd like to hear your thoughts as well. Drop a comment below regarding what your own or someone else's creative writing and or spoken word has meant to you. Also, subscribe to my channel if you like. I'm not sure how often I'll be posting, but if you click the notification bell, you'll be among the first to know when I do. Rarely do I write a piece with a singular perspective and or metaphor, but most often by far, letting everything in results in many things coming out, a more complex and thereby more realistic depiction of how the mind works. Some may call this distracted, but even the most focused mind experiences momentary diversions, subtle outside influence, etc. Perhaps my diversions are protracted and my intrusive influence is less subtle. Alas, despite what may seem confusing at first, my reasoning for sharing feels solid. I want to show people there is so often much more beneath the surface that may or may not ever be explained, and sometimes all we need do is open fresh eyes to see. Other times we need to dig, and through all of these, we may find out more about ourselves in the process. Start today. Embody the strength. Find a voice. Be heard.